Hello. In this video I'm going to share with you how to use your content to help engage an online audience. Start with signposting. Tell your audience what you're going to tell them. In this talk I'm going to talk about the attention and grabbing the attention back. I'm going to talk about movement and not being a static talking head. And I'm going to talk about reinforcing your message with props. So to start, grabbing the attention. Right at the beginning of a talk, you have nearly 100% of the audience's attention. Everyone wants to know, what's this going to be about? Is this going to be entertaining? Have I got to pay attention? Don't waste that attention with saying, hi, I'm Lucy, I'm a visiting professor at Brunel University, blah, 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 blah. They can look that up later. Why should they listen? Not who are you? Everybody drifts off a little bit in a presentation, but I want you to write this down. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to go and get pen and paper so you can write this down. You got it? Okay, use pauses. I'll say that again. Use pauses. Pauses are great between subjects, but they're also good in the middle of a subject. If you have drifted off and I start rambling on and I keep rambling and I keep rambling and you're not going to come and re-engage. But if you hear a definite break, then you'll think, oh, new sentence, new start, I can pay attention again now. I'm also going to share with you one of the tricks that I use for getting everybody back on board and re-engaging. Yeah, I just used it on you. Write this down. Yep, that caused everyone to stop what they were doing, grab the pen and paper, pay attention. What am I going to say? It's a trick. Don't use it too often, but it works. One thing that takes a bit of practice or a bit of time is to actually change the viewpoint. Listening to a static talking head can get really rather dull. If you're doing a live presentation, you may be able to share your screen, put up some slides. These will help break the monotony of just one face there. If you're doing pre-recorded, you may be able to use the editing suite, have a second camera and actually put in different views. The final point I want to make is if you're trying to make a point, and you can, use a prop. But there's no point using a prop that isn't relevant. For example, this bulldog clip. And there's also no point in using a prop that you can't see properly. So here, got it pretty much hidden in my hands. But if you hold it up here, you know where the camera is, you can see that quite clearly now. To summarize how to use your content to keep your audience engaged. Signpost. Tell them what to expect and what is coming up. You can use your content to re-engage your audience. People will drift off, but if you give them pauses and areas where they can clamber back on, they probably will. And if you tell them to write something down, you've probably got their attention. If you can, change what the audience actually sees. This will help break up the monotony and re-engage. It will stimulate some of those brain cells. And if you can reinforce your point with a prop, do so.